What's happening, YouTube? I'm Transient. Welcome to my channel. As always, we are playing Watcher of Realms. Guys, I hope you are well. When are we? Oh yeah, it's Friday, so the weekend's here. But this particular video is just going to be a quick video. It's just a should you summon. Now, we already know the banner that is currently out, which is Knight, Arlott, and Talon. I have a little video on that, on whether one should summon. As with all these banners, a lot of it is subjective. But the banner that this video will be talking about is the one that will be arriving tomorrow, which is the banner of Sargak and Nastir, ancient exclusive banner. Okay, guys, I'm going to do this fairly quickly. Alright, okay. So there have been a couple of videos of, I've seen some people say this and that. And I think when dealing with ancients, because I personally think the way how I play this game, collecting ancients to me is pretty much the most important resource. The more ancients you get, especially as a free-to-play player. If you're not free-to-play, for example, you get content creator coins and all that kind of stuff, this doesn't apply to you, or if you spend a lot of money. But if you're free-to-play, in my personal opinion, getting ancients is the most important resource, because ancients not only give you ability to get some of the most powerful heroes, should you get lucky, but when you don't get any heroes, what do you get? You get rares. I get a lot of rares. Every single other hero, if not an epic hero or a Lego, is going to be a rare, which can then be sold for diamonds, which can then allow you to buy stamina or buy anything you spend with diamonds, right? So that's, in my opinion, that's the most, in terms of being able to play the game, getting ancients is the most important resource. So because of that, when you choose to spend them is an important thing to consider. So, alright, let's get down to it. These two heroes, Sargak, pretty awesome marksman, but has kind of been power crept. He can be, if you get him early on, he's brilliant. And especially if you have a Chaotic Lord or a Piercer Lord, he's very, very good. Piercer might allow him to be more survivable, but some of his best mechanics for his kit works best in a chaotic team. But he's great. But like I said, been power crept perhaps a little bit, and so on. Then, the reason that you summon on ancient banners is which lord is on it. Because on ancient banners, unless the hero is broken, i.e. Valara, you do not summon unless the lord is worth it. Right, so the lord this time is Nastir. Nastir is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. She's great. She's useful in GVG. She's useful in obviously Abyss. She's useful all over the place. She's not as used in where would you say Matrix less so. I mean, you can use her, but sometimes people would prefer to use Cyrus. But then again, she can be used in... she's not even used as much in Mavericks because people would still use Cyrus. But either way, she's still brilliant. Now, if you're at a certain part in this game, let's say for example, you're doing Abyss 1, and you just so happen to have Vaughn and Numera. Even if you hadn't necessarily specifically gone after them, but you happen to have them, and you still haven't completed Abyss, this banner is a must, because the moment you get Nastir, getting 60k Abyss becomes a cakewalk, as long as you've got Numera and Vaughn, well, and others, but those three form the poison trio. Now, other than that, outside of that particular scenario, she is not absolutely pressing. Now, having considered what I said before about ancients being important, we know some stuff is coming. So we know that well, actually, we know Sergei's coming. If you're interested in a chaotic nightmare single target damage dealer to possibly replace Wukong in single target arena or other things, we know that there is a Infernal Lord coming at some point with a new Infernal team, who might also include Knight Harlock. We don't know. We know that there's an Arbiter Lord coming, and we know there's a Chaotic Lord coming. We don't know when those guys are coming, but we know they're coming. So you got to ask yourself, if you do not need Nastia for Abyss, for example, you've already done it and you didn't have her, then she's not absolutely pressing. There's no other piece of content where she is fundamental to your progression within it. So yeah, now if you, like I said, if you have Numeria and Vaughn and you want to do Abyss, get her. Just throw a few at her, even if it's just 50, 60, 70 ancients. You never know. I, for the longest time on my main account, didn't have Ivar, and then in the most recent Ivar banner, what was it, about 5 weeks ago or so, I just went, screw it, I'm just going to throw a few ancients at it. I threw, about 50 in there, and I just managed to get him, which was I was very happy about. So, if you need Nastia, don't worry about too much about what's coming too much. If you really need her for your personal account, because you're trying to get the Poison Trio in order to do Abyss, just go for it. Other than that, you don't need to. You should just skip and wait for the big ones. We will find out what Lord is going to be with Sergei, and that will obviously determine whether people actually summon on that banner. And then, yeah, whenever that comes. But other than that, I think for this banner, yeah, I think one should skip. But guys, I'm going to leave that there. If you do go for Nastia, I wish you all the best of luck. She's very good. It took me a while to get her, but once I got her, I managed to get past Abyss. And yeah, other than that, whatever you do, do it well. I'm Transient, and I'm out.